Everyone loved little Buffy from Family Affair. Her blonde pigtails and Mrs. Beasley doll made millions smile. But when the cameras stopped rolling in 1971, Anissa Jones's real nightmare began. At 13, she was broke and working at a donut shop. At 18, she got $200,000 from her child star earnings. She bought cars, threw parties, and trusted the wrong people. The autopsy revealed a cocktail of drugs that stunned investigators. What happened between those pigtails and that final night will haunt you forever. Anissa Jones was born on March 11, 1958, in West Lafayette, Indiana. Her father, John Paul Jones, was an engineering professor at Purdue University. Her mother, Mary Paula Tweel, was a Lebanese American zoology student. Anna's parents were both very smart, and they hoped she would grow up to be successful too. The house was full of books, blueprints, and talks about school and work. But even with all that, Anna felt a little out of place. Her father had high expectations. Her mother hoped for a bright future. It put a lot of pressure on Anna from the very beginning. Her name, Anna, had a special meaning. In Arabic, it means little friend. Her mother chose it to honor her Lebanese roots and hoped that Anna would always have kind people around her. But her life didn't turn out that way. Even as a famous child star, she often felt alone. On TV, she was the sweet, lovable Buffy that everyone adored. Off-screen, she was a lonely girl, looking for real friends. Hollywood could be a cold place, and Anna felt that coldness more than most. Her childhood was not stable. After she was born, her family moved often, first to Charleston, West Virginia, and then to Playa del Rey, California in 1963. The moves were for her father's career and her mother's restless spirit, but they left Anna feeling unsettled. By age 5, she had already been to many schools and had trouble making friends. Moving to Los Angeles was especially hard, going from a quiet academic town to the busy, competitive world of California was a huge change for her. Experts say that too many childhood moves can lead to emotional problems. That was true for Anna, too. Things at home fell apart in 1965. Her parents decided to divorce when she was only 7. There was a long and bitter custody fight. Her father and mother each accused the other of being unfit to care for her. Being caught in the middle was painful. Parents divorce in custody battles can cause serious stress for a child. Anna had to live with one parent, then the other. It felt like she didn't belong anywhere. Her family was shattered, and so was her sense of safety. In 1964, when she was 6, Anna had her first taste of fame. Money was tight after the family moved to California, so her mother took her to audition for a cereal commercial. It was a last-ditch attempt to make ends meet. Anna charmed everyone. In the audition, she was hired, and soon she was on television screens across America. This small commercial was more than just a paycheck. It was the start of a career that would change everything for Anna. That first commercial happened because of a neighbor's casual suggestion. The neighbor had a child in commercials, too. Mary, who was feeling desperate after the divorce, decided to try it. With Anna, what started as a quick way to pay the bills became a turning point in Anna's life. Within a year, Anna had appeared in 4 commercials. That was an incredible feat for someone so young. Casting directors saw something special in her. Her real big break came when she was 8 years old. Producers were looking for a little girl to play 6-year-old Buffy Davis on a new show called Family Affair. Anna was too old for the part, but she looked much younger. She was small and had an innocent face that fit the role perfectly. When she read for the part, everyone in the room was captivated. They decided right then to cast her. Even though Anna was 8, they hired her to play 6-year-old Buffy. The casting team was very careful. Hundreds of children had auditioned. Don Faderson, the show's producer, was looking for someone who could do more than say lines. Anna could make people feel something. Even the actors who auditioned with her noticed her special ability. They decided to make Buffy and Jod twins because Anna and Johnny Whitaker, who played Jody, had perfect chemistry. When Family Affair first aired on CBS in September 1966, it felt different. The show told the story of Bill Davis, played by Brian Keith, a wealthy bachelor who suddenly had to raise his late brother's 3 orphan kids. There was teenager, and 6-year-old twins, Jod and Buffy, played by Anissa Jones. Together, they had to make sense of a new life in Bill's big Manhattan apartment. The gentle butler, Mr. French, played by Sebastian Kit, did his best to keep everything running smoothly. Viewers loved the way the show mixed comedy with real, emotional moments. It never felt silly or over the top like other comedies of its time. Family Affair was warm and sincere. That was new for 1960s television. Its honesty connected with people, especially at a time when America was going through big changes. Across its 5 seasons and 138 episodes, millions tuned in every week. It was a hit because the characters felt like real people and because it was about building a family after losing one. Even decades after it ended, it's still remembered as a heartfelt show that reflected what family means. Anissa Jones was just 8 years old when she became Buffy. From the start, everyone could see she was a natural. Kathy Garver, who played often called Anna, very bright and talented. On set, Anna was serious about her work. Even though she had school on the lot and long filming days, she never lost her energy. Fans loved her because she was funny and real. Off-screen, Anna was sweet and liked making gifts for the crew and cast. People who knew her remember her as someone who could hold her own, even next to experienced actors. Even years later, everyone still talks about her skill and her kind heart. Part of Buffy's charm was Mrs. Beasley, the doll with yellow glasses and a blue polka dot dress. Mattel introduced the Mrs. Beasley doll in 1967, just 1 year after the show started. It sold hundreds of thousands of units and became one of the most popular toys in North America. Mrs. Beasley wasn't just on the show. She was on coloring books, games, puzzles, and other merchandise. Mattel even made a talking version and a smaller version sold with a Buffy doll. Mrs. Beasley became a true icon of the 1960s. Even today, she's part of the Smithsonian collection.